disconnect this hose right here. You can just pop it off. It should pop off like that. There's a little O-ring on there. This one's actually broken down below, but it should just twist out of the way. Use a straight blade screwdriver, loosen up this worm clamp. And there's also one underneath here. Take the oil fill cap off, just twist to the left, and grab this cover and pull up. It's got some retainers right there, there. And just to prevent anything from falling in, I'm just going to put the cap back on. Disconnect the connector right here. And slide it out. The one in the front that is gray, that is the intake solenoid valve, and the one in the back, the black one, is the exhaust solenoid valve. The procedure is going to be the same for both. Use a 10mm socket. Take this bolt out down here. You can use a magnet. Take that bolt out. Now grab the valve. Might have to wiggle it back and forth a little bit, or use a pair of pliers. And just slide it up. There it is. Solenoid valve, just take a little bit of motor oil and just coat the valve. Just make installing it a little bit easier and a little safer. Now line the valve up and slide it in position. The bolt is actually attached to the valve in this one. And get the bolt started by hand. We're going to torque this to 89 inch-pounds. Make sure you're on inch-pounds, not foot-pounds. Now connect the connector, lock it down. Remove the oil cap. And we can put the cover back on. Just slide it in position. Push it down and put the oil cap back on. Put this air duct in, or the intake duct, line it up. And there's some grommets in the back. Those have to be lined up. Oops. It's easier to line these up in the back first. Push those down. Tighten down this worm clamp over near the throttle body. Now you have this hose. Hopefully yours isn't broken. Slide it in position and lock it down.